Hello all, this is Dswank, and I am in Space Engineers taking a look at Spacebar's particle wave cannon, which comes with the particle wave cannon and the Verde cannons, which are what I have here. And the models look pretty good to me. They have kind of that unfinished area at the back, and as you can see on the taskbar, the particle wave is red. The Verde looks normal, I guess that's the best way of saying it. But they look mean, and that's a big part of it. Now, here's kind of the parts list. There we go. Parts list for both of them. It's not that bad, actually. For what they do, I'd say they're fairly inexpensive to construct. And so you can see what I mean when I say what they do. This is the attack that you just got finished seeing me shoot this copy of the ship with. I had to check everywhere and make sure that where I hit it, but it punched through. Most of the ship, the ship is fairly well armored, layers of heavy and light armor in places. I'm kind of surprised I didn't hit the cockpit or the bridge, but yeah, it did a lot of damage there. So, I guess next we need to discuss how the ship, or how these beams actually work. And in the bottom right, you see it has current power of 24,000 or 2,400 megawatts, 2.4 gigawatts. That's the most that it can draw. It has an accumulated power below that it gets up to 288,000 megawatts or 288 gigawatts of power. It charges up to that point and then generates a single ammo. And it doesn't matter how many reactors you have. You can push out extra power. I'm at 20% of is just used on idle on the ship. 50 vanilla large reactors, and it's only using 2.4 gigawatts. So, and as you can see, insufficient power is false. So, next up, let's look at the Verde. They're set up very similar. They have an idle power draw of practically nothing. They charge for 100 units, and max draw is our targeted draw is 300 megawatts. And I'm not sure what the actual draw when you fire them are, but it's not that much because it charges up quick. So now let's look at the build states. So this is the going backwards from the complete build state. This is the next one down. Now we have this one. It's got kind of piping and strings and stuff. And this is the final one, or what you'd start with, which is kind of just the wire frame. And honestly, I feel kind of stupid because I'm in survival playing with the creative mode turned on, thinking, oh, I'll get all this out of my inventory. And no, I'm just an idiot. But back to what we were actually doing. We're going to grind down the big one now. And it's shiny now. You can see spinny bits in there, or what I assume would be spinny bits. Considering this is based off of a anime, I believe, those spinny bits kind of fit with the anime, but I'm not sure. So here's another angle of the spinny bits. Probably should have tabbed out so we didn't have all the other display stuff up.
Inventory full. Inventory full.
But here we go. Next stage down, you have the cone, you have frames, you still have spinny bits. You actually have a better view of the spinny bits.
Inventory full.
And the next one
full.
is
Inventory full.
removal of some frames, removal of the spinny bits, and this is pretty much the last build state.
Full.
Or the first build state.
Inventory full.
When you first lay it down. So, yeah. So, I like them. They look nice. They're wonderful. If you want to mess with them, go ahead. I'll put the link to Spacebar's workshop or the page on this. But check out some of the other stuff he's done. He did a solar sail and pirate ship cannons that Fuzz and I used in our Zeppelin build-off. So those are kind of fun to mess with. And I will see you next time. Until then, bye-bye.